just a good one.
All right, I'm starting to understand my role as an instructor. All right, my role as an instructor is not to teach you how to be a good carpenter. That's not my role as an instructor, right? My role as an instructor is an optometrist.
What's that? Checking your eyes.
By the time you're done with this class, you're going to be set for a new set of glasses. All right? Now, this set of glasses is not going to help you see any better. All right, if you had bad sight before you came here, you're not going to have any better sight when you leave this class. All right? These glasses, they're not going to worsen your sight. Right? If you got 20/20 right now, you're going to have 20/20 at the end of this class. All right? But what these glasses will do will help you dramatically improve your vision. Helen Keller was deaf, blind, and dumb. And they asked Helen Keller, what would be worse than being deaf, blind, and dumb? And without hesitation, she said, it'd be worse to have no vision than to have no sight. Have a vision for the future. Have a want. Have a dream. Have something that you're out there fighting for, right? That vision. Without a vision, people perish, right? It says that in a good book. It says, without a vision, people perish. So have a vision. Have a dream. Have something that you want to achieve. Something that you're out there fighting for, right? Because that thing, it's going to drive you, man. It's going to be incredible what you could reach, right? But, my job is not to show you how to be a good carpenter. My job is just to show you for this set of glasses. I'm here to tell you that it's possible for you to own the company. I'm here to tell you that it's possible for you to be the president of the union. I'm here to tell you that it's possible to be a business agent or a secretary or somebody that's going to handle all the money. You could be the superintendent. You could be the general foreman. You could be the foreman. You could be the guy running the crew. You could be the guy ordering the material. You could be the project manager. You could be there in the office, not even getting dirty, looking at the plan, making sure all these guys got work. That could be you. And I'm here to tell you that. That's my job, is just to tell you that it's possible. Right? Everybody should just say that. Just say it with me, right? It's possible. It's possible. Right? Yeah, somebody has to do it. Somebody's got to go to those houses in Scottsdale. Somebody's got to live in them. Somebody's got to go to that truck dealership and pay $70,000 for that truck cash. Somebody's got to do it. Right? Some guys, they're so worried about getting the truck. Oh man, I can't. I got to save up enough money for this truck. Some guys are so worried about the truck, and some guys are worried about buying the whole dealership. Think about it. And it takes the same mental effort. It takes the same effort if you want to buy the truck or if you want to buy the dealership. You're using the same mental capacities. Your worry is too small, right? Have a vision. Know that it's possible for you, right? We'll go build it and we're going to own it too. Imagine that, right? Imagine us just building out here because we want to, not because we have to, right? Debt free. Getting away to get out of debt, right? Don't get into these situations where we have to work. We get in a situation where we want to work. Do it because we want to, what we can build and what we're capable of, right? But it's difficult for us because we've all been taught a lot, right? We've all been taught by society. We work hard and we spend all this money, and it's a lie. It's the 3% of people that control everything, right? I'm asking you today, walk away from that 97%, right? Don't read what they read. Don't eat what they eat. Don't go where they go, right? Just find out whatever a broke person reads and don't read it, right? And you won't be surprised what some people have to read in their house. Let me ask you a question. If I came to your house and we were cool, you let me in, right? But behind my back, I had a pail of garbage. And then I come into your living room, right? I take out my pillow, and then I dump it all over your living room floor. Now, I'll tell you one of three things is going to happen, all right? One, you're either going to go get your gun from your bedroom, and you're going to be like, Daniel, I bet you can clean that up. Two, if you don't got a gun, you'll probably want to go fisticuffs, right? You want to throw hands, right? Or the third thing, you'll call somebody. You'll get on the phone and you'll call your wife or your mom or somebody and be like, hey, the instructor came in here and he threw garbage all over my living room floor. Now, we can pick the garbage up off of your living room floor. But what about the garbage that we read every day, that we actively search for when we're looking at Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, and it's all garbage? And imagine pouring a bucket of garbage into this mental factory that you have and expecting a good result out of it. Right? You got to weed out the bad and invite in the good stuff. There's recipes for all of it. There's recipes for good relationships. There's recipes for communication. There's recipes for your kids to do what you want them to do. There's recipes for your money, for finances, for getting more sources of income. There's recipes for everything. But it starts with keeping out the bad shit, keeping in the good thing, right? That's where we start with the recipe. You got to start, number one, with the ingredients, right? How much do I need? Right? And you guys already know this. I don't got to tell you. Too much of a good thing is bad. Right? I got this from personal experience because I like to run. And I would take off from my house. I would run for 30 minutes out and 30 minutes back. And then I would push it to 35. And then 40. And then 45 minutes. And I'm like, man, this is cool. I could run for an hour and a half without stopping. But then I get back to my house and then I just missed an hour and a half with my kids. Too much of a good thing is bad, right? So you got to know how much of the ingredients to have, right? But, I don't tell you guys anything new. I tell you guys stuff you guys already know, right? Getting to this program, we don't make you good. We found you good. That's the beauty of my job, is I don't even got to make anybody good. We already found them good, right? And this is how your training program fails, right? It's the first thing that they'll teach you in management. They'll teach you, don't send your ducks to Eagle School. Why not? Right? You get the little eagle hat and the little eagle badge, right? Little eagle stickers and little eagle pencils and stuff, right? Don't send your ducks to Eagle School. Why not? Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're going to be ducks, right? How do you know your training program failed? First time he goes out there to get him a rabbit. Makes him a friend. Huh? You're like, no, you got to eat that thing. Right? But, at the end of the training program, if you don't get it, it's the 80-20 rule where we're focusing on the 20%. If you guys are the group that are getting it, right? If I'm not out there, if I'm not messing with you, if I'm not talking to you or telling you, it's because you're part of the 80%. You're not part of the 20%. You're not part of the group that's going to take this union to the next level. I can't waste my time. It would be foolish. I need to take care of the 20%. I need to take care of the guys that are going to take care of me later down the road, right? My customers, if they're giving me 80% of my business, that means I got to give them some free stuff every now and then. I got to keep them coming back because they're 80% of my business, right? Same thing here. 20% is the guy on the shovel and the 4 guys standing around him. I want to, reward the guy on the shovel. I want to reward that guy so that he keeps being the best, right? So when we're going through here, you're looking at the trim jobs and maybe your project doesn't win. So what? Recognize who these guys are. Recognize their talent. Hey man, this guy does good work. And when they put you in charge, hey, I'm going to hire him. Right? And when you hire him, it shows up the first couple of days, get him a cup of coffee. Bring him a donut. Right? Why? You're not kissing his ass. It's a calculated move on your part, so you can get the most work out of him. You just spent $3 on a cup of coffee, and he's busting ass for you 10, 12 hours a day. Right? And quality work, right? So, We don't make you guys good. We found you guys good. So that's the beauty of my job, right? And if I'm not messing with you, it's because you're just too much training just means that we got the wrong guy. That's all that means. Too much training just means that we've got the wrong guy. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, right? It's if you don't get it, you don't get it. There's so many things out in the world that you can excel at. So many things that you could be the greatest at. Especially now that you're young. You got youth, you got ambition, you got talent, you got vitality, you got all these things on your side right now. And the world could be yours. All you got to do is be a little bit honest. If you just got honest, number one, hey man, I suck at talking to people. I need help on my communication. Okay, boom, you're honest. Then you know what to work on. Hey, I don't have no fucking money. Okay, just be honest, man. And then that's when we can start to help you. With a little bit of honesty and a little bit of hard work, you could beat anybody at anything. You could be number one in the world at anything. With a little bit of honesty and a little bit of hard work. That's all it takes.